hear me out. My memory cards were full. A lot was going on. But tonight I cooked this thing. What is it? Chicken butternut squash hash. Not one of my favorite Green Chef meals. What I do is like I keep the ones I like, hoping that I would reference it again for when I place my orders, and then throw away the ones I didn't like so that I don't order it again. So today I had this group personal training that I go to. It was so hard. You know what it is I hate doing the most? When she has us do like push-up stuff, or like I have to do exercises with like planks. Ugh, I hate doing that stuff. Like I have like no upper body strength, which is the main reason that's one of the days I choose to go to. Hoping to get stronger. You know what? I don't know if I'll continue with the class. I might continue for like maybe 3 months and see where I get. But like, I was hoping more so for like weight training class, like the Instagram strong weightlifting ladies, you know. Very interested in getting strong and building my body. So we'll see what happens. Today we did more weightlifting. Health-wise, I've been feeling pretty good lately, but I don't know, emotionally, I just feel kind of off. Especially like today. I think today had a combination to do with the fact that there's some days I feel like I shouldn't have coffee because maybe I'm already high strung. So today I had coffee spiked with a little rum cream, and I just felt like really anxious. And then for some reason, still feeling anxious, I went to work at a cafe because I was just feeling like really unproductive at home. And then why did I have boba? So I literally mixed my caffeine with sugar, like a lot of sugar, and yeah, I just did not feel that good. Tomorrow I will skip working out. I just have a really long day, and so tomorrow I have so many meetings, and then I'm going to Korean barbecue. Hello, so someone remembered to film today, so I'm going to cook 2 meals because I know after my workout class tomorrow I'm not going to want to cook. So let's just knock this out so I have a few days where I don't have to cook. And plus the first meal doesn't require that much prep work. It's fried rice. And then the second meal requires a little bit more prep work. So let's get to that. The meal that I'm eating tonight is teriyaki pork, fried rice. Here is the picture, and then the one that I'm cooking for the next few days as well. And this should be 4 servings. I definitely think the rice will be 4 servings, but usually if there's no rice or potatoes, then it's like a 3 serving dinner. And you can kind of tell sometimes like the serving, like how many servings it will be. Like it's marketed as 4, but it's not enough, especially for someone that is trying to be active for 5 to 7 days a week. I'm hoping that talking to you all will help motivate me for everything that I'm about to do. Anyways, so okay, so would you guys prefer to watch me cook, or actually I think that might be more soothing, right? To see me cook. I will never say that I am the most aesthetically pleasing cook, but I can cook something. This vlog is chaotic because nothing's going my way right now. But anyways, so yes, I started seeing a therapist just because, like, you know, why not, like, try to make yourself better, you know? And so that's kind of like my mindset going into it. Like, you know, obviously I feel like we all have things to work through. You know, it's nice to talk to someone. And for me, like, I don't think I have anything too, like, serious I need to discuss. So I was going weekly at first, but then I lowered it down to twice a month on my own. She didn't recommend that or anything. I just, you know, for my budget, and then, you know, if it comes up where I need to, like, schedule more time with her, I'll do that. So she's a nice girl and we've been getting along. I feel like, you know, she listens to me, and she waits until I'm done talking, and she poses, like, you know, questions for me, and like she gives me some, like, kind of activities to do, which we got down to where she realized that I'm not good at, like, following through with that kind of stuff. And then also what sucks is I really should write down what she's saying, because the way I don't remember, like, anything except for the fact that this is probably my, I think, in the 5 sessions with her. And she actually asked me, have I ever taken an assessment for ADHD? And honestly, I wasn't shocked by that statement, because it's like, honestly, you really don't know anything, especially growing up in an ethnic household. You don't know, like, what to look for. Your parents don't know what to look for, or you just, you know, it's not something that you think about. So I was like, yeah, no, I have not. And she's like, I don't want you to freak out, that I want you to take this assessment. And I was like, I'm not freaked out, to be honest. TikTok has really come in handy. Like, a lot of the things that I hear on TikTok for, like, ADHD and stuff really, like, you know, I thought, like, some of them were fitting for me. So after that session, I took the assessment, and honestly, the first question really, like, do you know the Peppa Pig meme where Peppa is hearing something that, is it a guy? I don't know. Peppa's hearing something that Peppa doesn't like. And Peppa hangs up the phone. So I wasn't on the phone with her, but, like, that's what I felt like. Like, I was like, this, I know it wasn't her, but I was like, this assessment is reading me for filth, and I don't appreciate it. Like I said, I don't see her every week, but it's like, so I was like, don't tell me with a good time. I need to know, like, what are these results going to say? And for the most part, I felt like mine, I mean, like, I couldn't tell, like, it doesn't tell you your results right away, but you kind of add up the points. Ah! Dropping the rice. Anyways, I didn't drop that much, thankfully. But it was like, I felt like I landed in the middle, so it's like I could have, like, I don't know, for self-diagnosing purposes, I was like, I could maybe have ADHD, but, like, could not at the same time. So yeah, in the next session, she essentially said that, like, I do have ADHD, a few, like, some ADHD tendencies, and that, like, just looking at, like, how I answered my questions, I'm more on the scale of having ADHD. So yeah, I mean, like with PCOS, I went on, like, a hunt to, like, find out what I need to do, but I think, I don't know why, but I feel a little bit more, like, not hesitant, but, like, this time I don't feel the need to, like, go out and look at it more yet. Like, I know that TikTok will serve me content as it usually does. It reads my mind and stuff, and then, you know, we'll discuss in therapy, because she's like, I want to give you some tools that will help you, you know, like, I don't know what she said, refocus. I don't know what she said. Let me try to remember verbatim what that question had said because it really threw me off. Like, I literally was on the treadmill when I decided to take the assessment, and I literally immediately closed the assessment after I read the first question. So the first question says, do you find it difficult to finish a task once you've already finished the like biggest part or the most important part? Like, do you have issues, challenges trying to wrap up a task? And I was like, wow, that's me. At first I thought it had said, I was gonna mark it as no, like you're disagree. But what I thought it said, which is like ADHD of me, right? Because I assumed what it said rather than reading comprehension. But anyways, I'm assuming it's ADHD of me anyways. So I thought it said you have trouble, what is it? You have trouble finishing assignments or something once you've done the easiest part. I don't know. I thought it said something else. When I read that, I said, oh, well, I guess that is me. My friend had asked me, she has ADHD too, and she asked me like, would I take drugs for it? And for me personally, I mean, I'll see what my therapist like says, you know, based on how I speak to her. But I just feel like, honestly, I think I'm productive enough at work. Like, I do a good job at work. So anyways, I feel like it usually doesn't like interrupt like my work or my school. So I said no, especially because I just don't think I'm doing, like, if I was in school and it was really bothering me or I was really struggling or this had come out, I might have thought about it. But as of right now, I don't think I need anything to live my day-to-day. Now, if I talk to my therapist and we get down to the root of some things and, you know, it's like, wow, this is really not helping you live life to the fullest or something, well, we'll think about it. I think it's the Caribbean in me, the ethnic person in me, just like, I don't want to take drugs if I don't have to, you know, like if it's not like this will ruin your body and you need to take it like to prevent it or whatever. So I'm part of this group. I don't know if I want to say too much, but of like strangers, and I've been a part of it since May. I took a leap and decided to join, and you know, I wanted to meet people. I wanted to get out. Like, I really am an introvert. I like being in the house, but you know, I really, you know, feel like I'm not living life to the fullest, and I just don't think, you know, like, you only live once. Seriously, as depressing as that sounds, you know, I really lived life to the fullest when I was in Korea, when I was living abroad. And then, you know, after coming back to the US, I felt like I fell back into the status quo, what everyone else around me was doing, and the natural progression of life. And, you know, school, it was easy to, like, you know, talk about common interests, find people with a common interest, like get more friends. So I just took a leap, and so far it's been great. Like, I definitely dragged my feet a lot in going to my first meetup. So I joined in May and I didn't go to my first meetup until September. And the September meet, so like I could have went to the fair, and honestly, like if they see this, I think they'll get it. Like, we're like very much human. We're very much like kind of in the same closer generation, so we get it. But it's like, I felt like they had already met up with each other. They kind of had some rapport. I'm just gonna be real, because I feel like I don't want to ruffle feathers, but it's like, I don't think this should ruffle feathers. I think it's a personal problem, not like them problem. So they had already met up before, and they had like rapport, and I was just worried that, like, first of all, it's like in Atlanta, like not really like past the airport, and it just was like at the fair, and I was like scared, human trafficking, da da da, whatever. Anyways, and then I was like, oh, like what if like they pair off and like the conversation isn't flowing, very like in my head. I'm the type of person, I think I've said on the channel before, like I will overthink something to death. So that's why a lot of times when I make some decisions, I just do it from first instinct and stop my brain from thinking. But I had time to like ponder this, and I was just like, I just don't feel comfortable. Like I feel like if it was closer to home, I would feel more comfortable going, but I just was like, oh, what if, you know, what if we don't mesh? Like, these are strangers, da 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 da, like real strangers, you know? So I decided to sit that one out. And then I decided a group wanted to meet up for ramen, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna follow directions. I'm putting all the vegetables, everything together, okay? Except the rice, okay? So doing that. I forgot to set the timer. See, this is why I can't film and cook. I think 10 minutes should be fine. I'm gonna cook how I cook. So anyways, I realized that it didn't film a lot of what I was saying. So yeah, I decided to go to eat ramen. It was great. Everyone was fun. Like, it was a little awkward at first because clearly a lot of us, it was our first times meeting each other. So after that, you know, like I clicked with some people. It was great. So then, you know, this past weekend we had a picnic with a huge group of people. And so I felt like that was like really fun. And like sometimes I forget that I can be a socialite. And you know, like sometimes I like to be on and I like to be social. And so that really just, you know, like was really fun, to be honest. Had a great time. But yeah, overall, great time. Like, I played a balloon game with a balloon tied to my leg, da da da. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna meet up with them again. We're supposed to have a smaller food meetup for to eat Persian food in like 2 weeks. And if all goes well, I should be able to attend that. Oh, I'm in my cousin's wedding, if that isn't clear. And I'm getting my hair done on like the Thursday before. Honestly, y'all, I feel burnt out at work and I really feel like I'm on edge lately and I don't want to do anything. So I took off the day of the concert, which is Thursday. I took off Friday, to help my cousin prep for her wedding. And I took off Monday. So the thought process is Thursday, I'll get my hair braided in the morning, which, mind you, I'm trying a color mix for the first time. Like, it's like a 3-way mix. It's not an ombre. And in Senegalese twist, which I'm nervous about. I've never done that before. I was gonna just go with like what is it? 2, but my cousins are like, no, we like the mix. So I ordered the mix. Hopefully I love it, you know, as much as they like the color combo. And then, so get my hair done that morning. I'll probably get a wax. Either the Wednesday before Blackpink concert day off hair done, or I'll get a wax on that same day. And then that night is the concert. Friday is to help with wedding stuff. And then Saturday is the wedding. And Sunday, I'm just available all day to help with like cleaning up and finishing the stuff with the wedding. Then maybe dinner with the group. And then Monday is just a personal day where I just do what I want, relax. Heck, I might even just cook after the dinner on Sunday night just so I don't have to deal with anything. So yeah, I'm cleaning my apartment and my bathroom this weekend so that I can have that out of the way. Yeah, so just really taking some time to myself. I have few days at the beginning of the month and a few days at the end of the month. I'm trying to go to Memphis to see my friend and just like get away. Okay, meal is done. Egg, fried rice, going into this bowl, and yeah, And then I have already started prepping for the next one so I don't lose my resolve, and we're good to go. Time to eat.